Hello everyone and welcome to the Modern Money channel. Every day in this channel I'll share a list of hot stock that have potential to move higher in the following days. So in order to get informed about the next potential hot stocks, please subscribe to our channel and like our videos for the YouTube algorithms. So let's get into the hot stock watch list for today. Today we're going to talk about 6 stocks. The first one is DVAX. The second one is CHMA. Then we'll look at V, which is Visa. Then ARCT, BA, and Amazon. So let's first look at the stock DVAX, which is DVAX. DVAX actually just moved yesterday significantly. So you can see that there were like multiple bullish pattern and the price moved higher. So it was a bullish flag in this spot. The blue lines here broke above it. Then it corrected itself significantly. Then formed another bullish flag. Then moved higher in that region. Now it is consolidating again. So if you look at the stock, it was like down around $5, then it moved higher at around $6. Now it has moved significantly higher and is forming bullish pattern left and right. So I actually bought it today at 1918 area, and I put my stop loss below this low, a little bit below this low at around 1817. So I put it a little bit below so it can cover this pattern as well. So I put my stop loss below this area, and I'm looking for a little bit shy of the previous high at 1145, and the reward to risk ratio for this trade is around 225, which is great if the trade goes the way that we wanted it to go. Okay, and let's move on to the next stock, which is CHMA. This stock is a little bit longer term, so let's look at weekly, and I actually love the pattern of this stock. So this is a weekly chart, and as you can see, like CHMA was annihilated in 2016, 2017, and since mid 2016 it is actually consolidating, and starting 2019 it actually showed some signs of revival. And now actually I can see this bullish pattern. So it was a downtrend, a long-term consolidation, and now you can see since 2019 it is actually consolidating in this area, and I can see this kind of bullish triangle because it is trying to move higher, and I'm actually very interested in this stock, and it's at the bottom of this support line. So the way that I will trade this is that I have bought it at around 4.7, I think 4.7, and I actually put my stop loss below this low, this local low, at around 279, and I'm looking for this high, which is actually overlaps with this high. So I'm looking for this resistance area, and this will give me a 2.7 reward to risk ratio, which is great, but I expect this pattern to form not overnight, not in a week. It is probably a multi-week trade, maybe like a couple of months, because these are like weekly. This is a weekly chart, and I expect it to happen like by the mid 2021. But the pattern is very interesting, and I'm very interested to look forward to see what's happening with this trade. Okay, let's move on to the next trade, which is Visa. Let's move on to the 4-hour chart. So in the 4-hour, so you can see like Visa was in an uptrend, then it corrected itself, then it moved back to where it was, corrected itself, then it's trying to break above this resistance. Now, it was actually moving in a downtrend. Let's move on to the 2-hour chart. It's clearer. So it was moving down in a downtrend channel, in this channel, and now it just broke that channel. So it is a good opportunity, for me at least, to consider that for a potential move back to where it was before. So I bought it actually today at $201, and I put my stop loss below this swing low at 192.7, and I'm looking to potentially cash at around $213 with a reward to risk ratio of about 1.3, which is a favorable reward to risk ratio. It is a clear breakout, so I expect that to go higher, so the probability is on my side even if it doesn't happen. Okay, so let's move on to the next trade, which is ARCT. Again, for ARCT, you can see that it was in a, let's go to the 4-hour chart. You can see that it is starting actually a bull trend. So it was like moving higher, consolidating, breaking above that, and now come back to retest this area. Now, once it retested this area, it gapped down, but the gap down was bought immediately, but it is not filled yet. So the gap is not filled yet. I'm not in this trade yet. So here you can see that we have a bullish symmetrical triangle here, which broke from the top, and it is moving towards to fill this gap at around 91, 92 area. But it already moved, and I missed the trade. But if it moves back to around 75.15 area, I'm interested to buy. It's a little bit above this tail, so I'm interested to buy it at this spot tomorrow if it happens. And I'll put my stop loss below this area at around 60.5, and I'm looking forward to fill this gap at around 94, 95 bucks, which will give me around, again, a reward to risk ratio of 1.35. Remember, whenever we have a gap, it is a high probability that the gap will be filled. And now we see a bullish pattern, and I expect the gap to fill. So the probability is on our side. Let's move on to the next stock, which is BA, or Boeing. Again, here we're on a 4-hour chart, and you can see that Boeing was beaten down because of the pandemic. It was consolidating, moving higher, consolidating, moving higher. Now you can see that we were in a downturn channel, but now we just broke that. And because Boeing is a great company, and I actually bought it at 207, and I put my stop loss below this swing low at 191.10, and I'm looking for the price to retest the previous high, so I'll probably cash out before 239. It's a great pattern, and I love it, and it just broke. Again, this is a bullish pattern, and the probability is on our side, so it's worth to trade this one. The next stock is Amazon, which is a great company. There is no discussion about that. Again, if we go to the daily chart, you can see that we have been moving significantly higher. Now we're consolidating here, and Amazon just broke this pattern, this symmetrical triangle pattern, and it is a great opportunity. This is a long-term investment. I would say, like, I'll probably cash out at around 3,660, but if you want to keep it for a longer term, it might worth it. It's a great company, so you can also consider to keep it for a longer time period. I actually bought it at the close of the day at 3,312 bucks, and I put my stop loss below this swing low, which is below the structure, and I'm looking for a reward to risk ratio of around 1.5. Okay, this is the end of the video, guys. I wish you luck. Always trade safe, manage your risk, never risk more than 1% of your account. And if you're not subscribed to our channel, please consider subscribing and liking our videos. That will help us to improve our channel. And I'll do my best to post daily about hot stocks that I think have potential to move higher. Let's make money together. Good luck. See you in the next video.